We're funny people, aren't we? Street photographers. Bit peculiar. Just thinking on the way home, because I've been out shooting. I know that it's like the quintessential street photographer. Let me think. It would be Bruce Gilden, wouldn't it? Bose. I mean, I love Bruce. I don't know why I'm calling him Bruce. I don't know him, not on like first name terms. So, never met him, ever. But he, for me, is the archetypal street photographer. I mean, that jacket he wears, it's a dead giveaway, isn't it? Like, does he sleep in that coat? Maybe he's just got tons of them, like a wardrobe full of them. Like, it's like, you open up his wardrobe, it's like a Narnia full of, like, field jackets. Is that what they called it? Field jackets. And the pockets, like how many pockets does one coat need? Do you know what I'm saying? It's about 150 pockets in that coat. But no, honestly, I've nothing against Brewski. He's the governor, isn't he? Nothing against him. It's just he has that sort of thing, doesn't he? That vibe. So you open up a encyclopedia, street photographer, be Gilden on the front, wouldn't it? Bosh. Flash gun. Have some of that. No, I mean, he is the governor, isn't he? But you can always tell a street photographer. I mean, you can sniff them out 2 streets away. I don't even have to have a camera with them. I'm talking mainly street photographer men, not sexist. Just, it is the men though, isn't it? We've just sort of got that look. I mean, I do try. I mean, honestly, I do try when I'm out to sort of buck the trend. Do you know what I mean? I like the idea that I'm a little bit cooler than that. Like, I've got some decent clobber wrapped around me. But the older I get, I don't know, I just think there's no escaping it. You're a street photographer, so you just got that thing going on, that vibe. See, actually, what I do to try and avoid it, I've got this vision in my head of what a street photographer looks like. If I want to reinforce that picture, I just spend 2 days at SWPP, that photography convention in London. You ever been there? I mean, after 2 days there, 2 hours there, all bets are off. Spend a little bit of time there and it just solidifies that picture in my head of what a street tog looks like, a proper street photographer. So I have that picture and then I go out and I try to counter-attack it. But I have to be honest, I'm not sure it's working. I've fallen into that trap a little bit. I know what you're going to say, some of you guys. I can feel the comments coming a mile off. They're in the post. It's about the photograph. It's not about how you dress or how you come across or how people perceive you. And I couldn't agree more where street photographers are concerned. I mean, you've only got to look at them. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Well, I'm one, aren't I? I know what you're thinking. Where's the POV stuff, Gaz? Do you know what I mean? Get that GoPro strapped on and get out and get us some pictures. It's coming. It's just, even the famous street photographers, they're all a little bit left the field, aren't they? 2 words, Martin Parr. I mean, he's a lovely guy. And, do you know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't be left to his own devices, really, should he? So I saw this documentary, the BBC did, I think, of him a while back. And there's some curious stuff afoot in that documentary. Like he collects shit, like cornflake packets and toys and stuff. And get this, he's got this mad collection of cups and plates with pictures of Prince Charles on them and Lady Diana. Tons of them. What's going on there? To see where I'm heading? Why am I saying all this? Therapy, I suppose. You're my therapist for the duration of this video. But it's just something that's sort of, what's going on with these characters? Am I like that? So I just need to get it out. Probably a little bit of vanity. I want it to be like a cool street photographer. The George Best, the Diego Maradona of street photography. But I don't think the words cool photographer and street photographer are part of the same deal. Do you know what I mean? It's just like the two don't go together well. We have to live with it. We're all a bit obsessed, aren't we, as photographers, a little bit cuckoo. It's a street photographer's lot in life. It's like, to be a street photographer, you have to be a bit peculiar, a little bit cuckoo. Like if we weren't shooting street photography, we'd probably be hidden away somewhere in a basement, fiddling around with Hornby train sets and shit. Or collecting plates with Prince's heads on them and stuff. I think secretly the camera's a way in for us. It's a way for us to interact. Do you know what I mean? So I'll come across, I know when I'm out and about with people a little bit, I'm not a fly on the wall. I'm probably, some people might say, a little bit in your face. Secretly though, I think I'm a bit of an introvert. I mean, I like my own company, I'm fine on my own. I don't crave social gatherings. But the camera is kind of like a conduit, isn't it? It's like the middleman. And it keeps me both separate and participating at the same time, if that makes sense. So we take pictures. I bet if you looked up the term street photographer on Wiki and then looked up the term Billy No Mates, there wouldn't be that much of a difference. But we're doing all right, I reckon. But you'll know when you've totally gone over the edge, when you've succumbed to complete and utter train spotting type street photography type of if you become that sort of person, yeah? It's when you're wearing one of these. So guys, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and see you on the next one.